to do something a little different today in my video. It's the 16th of April. I walk into Cave Springs tomorrow evening. It'll be a Wednesday evening. It'll be my first shower in 7 days, almost to the hour. I get in when I think I'm going to. Maybe a little earlier. Oh, it looks like it's mostly downhill and road walking. I'll make it as far as I want to today. Got to get to that first shelter in Georgia. It's escaping me what it's called. Y'all can look that up. This is the newer section of the Pinhoti. Davis Mountain shelters back that way a bit. I haven't looked yet to even see how far I've gone. This area was, from what the plaque said, dedicated in 2002. So less time preserved. The forest is newer. They did plant hardwoods. They've got the future in mind. And it just hasn't filled in yet. So you have more grass, more sunlight, more heat, more risk of snakes probably, although I've not seen those in a couple of days. I have seen a few out here. All non-poisonous. I'm not paranoid of snakes, but I figure I am a math nerd, and I figure I'm due a poisonous one eventually. Hopefully not today. First day on the Pinhoti, I have not seen a turkey, so there's still some day left. We're at the tippy top of Flagpole Mountain. That's the flagpole. It's gonna have to do. There's a campsite right down there. Deceivingly unrocky up here at the very top, considering the amount of rocks you have to go through to get here. I'm hoping the descent is a little better than the ascent. The state line's literally not even a mile down. I'm downhill all the way. I am 2.2 miles from the shelter I'm staying at. I don't have an incredible amount of daylight left, but if the downhill's pretty easy, I should be fine. And this is me 6 days into the hike. I'm gonna grow real fast. I probably look pretty scraggly. And probably my hardest day so far. This is not as hard as the Stairway to Heaven in the Chahia Wilderness, but another one of these mountains in Alabama that'll earn your respect. Time to hit the trail again. David here. A little bit's happened since my last video. I walked out of the woods from the Spring Creek shelter. Stayed 2 nights at Cave Spring. First night was I'm exhausted and need a shower night. The second night was it rained. I got a little break in the rain. Walked 11 miles to the Lock and Dam Park, which is a Floyd County, Rome, Georgia park. And it rained some more. So had a lot of rain. Well, these creek crossings that I'm gonna have the next couple of days ought to be interesting. And I've had a lot of rest. So I've already been about 12 miles, give or take. And I don't normally film road walks, but it's been about 20 miles of road walk without any film. I did take pictures in Cave Spring. It's Easter Sunday, April 21st, 2019. I just left the Citgo and about 2.5 miles back. Got me something to eat, talked to the nice young Indian woman who described what I was doing as trekking, which must be either her English or how hiking translates. Not sure, but I thought it was cool. I almost prefer it to hiking. But this is Huffaker Road, and this is the last road before you go to the Sims Mountain Trail, where the Sims Mountain and the Pinhoti kind of marry up for a little bit. It's about a 24-mile stretch where you can't legally camp. Granted, there are whispers that there are some spots along this Sims Mountain Trail you could pitch if you had to. Depends on who you ask. One of my friends says after this grassy spot up here we're about to turn on, there's really not much of anything, but Huffaker Road is proof. So a lot of hikers have a bias against road walking, and I'm no exception. Huffaker Road is proof. Sometimes a road walk can be pretty too. It is nice. After, counting the little bit I did the day before Cave Spring, probably 25 miles of road walking here in Floyd County. It's just a newer trail here in Georgia. And they don't have all the land they need yet to get us completely off the road, but Huffaker Road's kind of nice. And then boom, we're off road again. Now, I've parked here with my little Hyundai before, but this is all new territory for me. Looking forward to it. Might take me a little sit-down break right here and just enjoy. Past Max Gap about 2 miles back. That is US Highway 27. And I forget the mileage. I think I'm about 40, 50 miles out of Dalton. Probably 50. This is one of the first views here in the Chattahoochee National Forest. We are walking on an old Forestry Service road. That's one thing you'll notice on the Georgia side. The Georgia part of the Pinhoti is about 30 years newer than the Alabama. So a lot of spots they don't really have a trail yet. They've got like a dedicated forest road or sometimes a shared forest road. This one's dedicated. We had a gate there a while back that holds the vehicles out. But also beautiful. No turkeys in this part of the world like in Alabama, but a lot more squirrels. I've seen so many squirrels today. I don't think Alabama has any squirrels. Maybe they ate them all. My first big climb in Georgia. I don't even know what the name of this place is. We're at about 1,530 something feet, and what I understand, we peak out here in about a half a mile at 1,600 and something. Just beautiful up here. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, this is the reward today. The John's Mountain Overlook. Actually, looks like we're looking kind of in a northward direction towards Villa now. I think I'm like about 16 miles in now. Still got about 4 to go. I'm doing a 20-mile day today. 2 wet feet crossings, East Armuchee and West Armuchee. I'm not sure I'm saying that right, and I've heard it on the news 1,000 times. I'm local. Either way, both of them, there's no avoiding it. You're going to get at least shin deep in water. I got my socks sitting out for the 30 minutes or so I'm going to stop. I don't know if it even matters, but it makes me feel better. Definitely makes my feet feel better to have them out of those damn shoes. Ooh, there are the Merrills down there. My best friends. Taking good care of my feet overall, but you only do too much. I may make Dalton a day early. I've been moving along on this portion. You can see on this loop you can walk behind the fall. Not gonna do it today because I need to make time, but I needed to walk down. I wanted to walk down here and take a look. It's really pretty. This, however, is close to Chattanooga, and there's a parking spot nearby. I might have to come here with a daughter.